Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was released in 2019 and is directed by Quentin Tarantino. It's about these stunt doubles who want to be famous for Hollywood. So, I know it's not a proper summarization of the plot, but I have to be honest, the plot was. I kinda am struggling to find a good way of summarizing the plot. I don't think this is a bad movie. I went in open minded. I went in expecting something, good. Once again, like Knives Out, this was recommended by my good friend Otto McNerd, and I'm gonna review it. It's a very short review because I don't have a lot to say and I don't even have that much thoughts on it. But I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, man. I say this with all respect. I'm really happy for everyone else that loves it, and I'm really sorry. I didn't really like this movie. It's not horrible. It's not terrible. And everyone, please continue loving it. Don't let me ruin it for you. Please don't. I didn't hate this film. I just thought it was okay. Let me get on the positives first. I thought most of the characters were pretty good. I thought everyone else was pretty decent. The acting is very solid, and I didn't mind the music, and the lighting and cinematography was pretty good too. However, I felt the pacing, the first half is pretty solid. Like, it's very decent. Like, you get good laughs and a good tone and all. But the second half of the movie got me bored so quickly, and it dragged, and it really dragged. Like, it was so long. The movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes, but my god, it dragged on the second half. And I know it's a slowly paced movie, like it's one of those laid back, chill summer movies that came out last year, and it got so slow, and I just couldn't care what was going on, and I struggled to invest, and it made me. I just got bored. I kind of faded off, like not faded off, but I kind of started to lose interest so easily. Like, okay, well that kind of happens when a movie is boring, but I felt like I don't know how I describe it. I started to fade off. I started to fade off. Like, I started to lose intention. Like, I was still paying attention to the movie, but parts of it were making me go, like, trying to drift me off from not watching it, and I was kind of close to just watching something on my phone. It's not horrible, like I said. It's just I just think it's okay. I felt the climax. I won't spoil it, but it was very violent. Like, it was very violent. Not that I think that's bad, but like, holy crap, it was pretty violent. I thought the characters were pretty good. I thought characters like played by Leonardo DiCaprio and Margot Robbie, they weren't. I don't know. I felt they weren't really in the movie that much, and I thought Brad Pitt's character was the one that took most of the screen time. I did. I'll say this: the characters aren't that bad. They're actually pretty good. Everyone else I thought was just okay. I don't know. I just felt a lot of them just didn't have enough screen time, and I just felt a lot of them just weren't in it a whole lot. They were either had cameos, sections. They were in like most of the first half. I know it's a long movie, but I mean, everyone felt like they had their own role to play in. Like, it felt, I don't know, it felt weird to just have a bunch of characters that, like Margot Robbie and Leonardo DiCaprio are in the poster. They're in the DVD cover. I'm aware. Well, I know I'm probably false, but I think they are in most of the covers. But they felt, I don't know, just something about I just felt they weren't really in the movie a whole lot. I thought that there's these. I won't spoil it, but towards the climax, there's these. I know if you've seen the movie, you might know what I'm talking about. There's these characters that come in so random, and it just felt like, where did these come from? But this movie is based on a true story. It's based on reality, which I actually didn't know until Adam Nerd told me, and I was pretty shocked to find that out because I did not know it was based on a true story. So that really, really damn shocked me. But obviously, I'm very sorry for all the tragedy that happened back in the 60s. That's very sad. But I'm not judging the real life story. I'm judging the movie, and it just it just didn't it just didn't work for me. I mean, it's not terrible. It has some good characters, some good humor. The humor's pretty funny. I did laugh quite a lot, but it just didn't do it for me. And I'm just I think at the end of the day, the movie's just not for me. I'm not the target audience for it. I'm just a 16-year-old teenager. This movie's rated 18. I know I'm a bit young to be reviewing it, but I decided to just review it because I did review Deadpool and even watched Deadpool back in 2018. Um, so I decided to just give it a watch and just see what it's like. And I can see myself liking it when I'm older, but as of right now, it didn't really do it for me, and I can't even see myself watching it again. But I just got bored so quickly. I mean, it's not terrible. Like everyone that loves it, that's absolutely great. Like I'm really happy that a lot of people love it. Like I remember it got massive praise, I believe. Like a lot of people really like it, and that's great. I'm very happy for people that really like it, and I can see why it has. It's a well-made movie. Like it's a really well-made film. Like I said, I think the characters are pretty good. It's just the story. It made me feel so. It took me off. It made me feel bored, and it just I just lost interest so easily. It started off well, but it just I just lost interest. It had some good things, but it got boring for me so easily. But again, if you guys love it, be happy. Don't let me ruin it for you. Now, I don't think this is a bad movie. Like I said, I just think it's okay. But for me, it just didn't do for me. And I'm going to give Once Upon a Time in Hollywood a 6 out of 10. Alright, so that's it for my review on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know a lot of people may disagree with me. That's okay. I'm very happy to discuss about it in the comments. And stay tuned for my next video, which whatever that'll be, and stay tuned. And until then, guys, skadoosh everyone and have a great day.